All right, people. Y'all already know what it is. This is live, uncut, unedited, people. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We have a morning talk. We want to talk about the city of Chicago and what's going on, people. This is live, uncut, unedited, people. Live, uncut, unedited, people. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, people. Come on in. Live, uncut, unedited. Come on in. We want to have a talk. There's a lot of things that's going on in the city of Chicago. We're dealing with the police. We're dealing with the casino. We're dealing with crime. We're dealing with politics. Oh, man, we got so much that's going on, people. And a lot of things need to be addressed. You know, we're dealing with crime on the red line, and my goodness, what's going on with the city of Chicago? We have not even made it to the summertime right now, people. We have not made it to the summer. Then we got people being pulled out of the lake. We had 6 people pulled up out of the water. We got missing people. My God, what is going on? We got police officers, they retiring. We got police officers that's not taking the shot. They being laid off or without pay. My God, we already short. Then they want to saturate downtown, the north side, full of police officers. So that means if they saturate the north side, downtown, what about the south and the west side? That we live in a drug-infested, prostitution, gang-infested areas. Those of us are homeowners, investors in these communities. So we supposed to be left out while the north side live in heaven. See, as long as crack, drive-by shootings, carjackings was on the south side and the west side of Chicago, it was acceptable. But now it have reached the North Shores, downtown, everywhere. Now it has become an epidemic, as we say, a problem. And don't get me wrong. I don't believe that nobody should be carjacked. And I'm not taking up for no criminal-minded people, but criminals have a law. They have rights too, as well as natural citizens. We all have rights. And I want to say this, people. I remember when the lottery, back in the day, some of y'all don't remember that. I'm 53. When the lottery first came, they would say, well, we're going to use the lottery to help the schools. Now, turn around, 50 schools closed under Ron Emanuel administration. Now we want to bring next we wanted to bring the weed places, the weed dispensary. Now we got the weed dispensary. What more can we do, people? What more can we do to help our community? The politicians are getting along, go along. I'm talking about the black ones. They afraid to say that they black and proud. Oh, I'm not just a politician of black people. And we know that. But you are ashamed of your blackness. You are afraid of who you are. I'm tired of voting for black people because it's the first this and the first that. What are we getting out of this besides accolades? What are we getting? Listen, when a millionaire invests in any politician, they're looking for a return. They're not just giving you $1 million or 100,000 or 200,000 just to invest in your campaign, and they're not looking for nothing in return. Only black people give you a vote and don't look for nothing in return. That's who do that. So don't tell me about these politicians out here. They playing politics with us, people. Y'all can shout that Democrat and Republican stuff. They all the same. Nobody cares about black people. No, all they want us to shoot and kill and entertain them and make them laugh and pay us. People, it's wrong. Look at the police going offline. Listen, you got some areas in Chicago only have 15 police officers on duty. Come on, man. 15 police officers. How are they going to serve a whole area? And that's all we got, 15 police officers in certain areas. Well, Martin, you should be saying that because the criminals, listen. I'm not just worried about the criminals with their pants sagging. I'm worried about the criminals with the suit and ties too. I'm worried about them too as well. All of it go along, people. I'm tired of this mess. And I'm going to tell you to all y'all politicians out there that getting along, go along with this system, and you're not helping people, you're not bringing back no resources, you just getting up there skinning and grinning. Listen, politicians, people, they only cater to people who give them money and to those who they're afraid of. Those are the only two people they cater to. That's it. That's it, people. And listen, I'm tired of some of these activists, too. All they doing is chasing grant. Where is this money going? Y'all buying homes, houses, luxury cars, and all that. And look at the people. Where are the fruits of your labor? Where are the fruits of your labor? Everybody want money. We need money. Money is right up there with oxygen. I need money. But if you don't get no money, well, it means you're going to stop working. Listen, people, I see a lot of people getting grants. And I'm not against grants. Don't get me wrong. But that grant is not for you to go out there and buy you a $40,000 car or building. Trust me. That grant is to serve the community. Serve what you wrote to those white people about what you want to do for the community. That's what that grant money is for. And I'm going to tell you, you got a lot of people out there. You can tell when they get broke, they get back on the street. They start making themselves, they start making some noise and all that. Their money running low if they broke. People, this thing is real. It's so much hatred and jealousy among us, people that look like us. We hate to see one another get grants. We hate to see one another prosper. Listen, you got a lot of people that wish you well and hope you fail. I'm telling you, they smile in your face and they stab you in your back. Backstabbers. That's what they do. And when they see a brother that come along that stand up straight up and down and righteous, oh, they don't want to be around him because he too clean. He too scandal free. He tell the truth. He shame the devil. Listen, people, everybody that I take a picture with, I'm not in agreement with them. I'm being nice to a lot of people. I have helped so many activists out here. So many of them. But when they get that money, people, they change. I've seen it. I've seen it, people, over and over. I've seen it. I've seen it. Listen, Chicago police, I respect y'all to a certain extent, especially the black ones. The white ones, I know what type of kitty y'all working out of. And those that want to be like the white ones, I know what kind of kitty y'all working out of. Listen, it's bloody already. The summer has not gotten here. Listen, Kim Foxx is on you guys, make you guys do your investigating work. And I want to say to those parents out there that have lost a loved one due to gunshot violence, call these investigators. Don't wait till they call you. You call them once a week. Write everything down, document, get names. And I'm going to tell you, this is what they're going to say when you call some of these CPD investigators. He not in. He in the meeting. He on vacation. Listen, stay on these investigators so you can get your sons and your daughters' crimes solved. Don't give up. You are their voice. You are their voice. Don't give up on your sons and daughters. Don't give up on them. Please don't. Keep calling these police investigators. CPD know how to solve crimes, people. They know how to solve crimes. Well, you say, well, Martin, my son was about that life. So what? He was about that life. He still deserved for his case to be investigated. That's what your tax dollars are for. The police are public servants. They work for you, mama, daddy, husband, wife. You are the voice of your loved ones. Stay on the investigators. Make them do their job. Document everything all the time that you call them. Don't just wait on the police to call you. You'll be just waiting. Guess what? If little Mary gets shot on the north side or on the south side, they're going to do a thorough investigation. I'm going to tell you how they think, people. If your son and your daughter has a record involved in these streets, most of the time, the police is not going to do a thorough investigation. Notice I said thorough. They'll investigate a little bit, make it look good in the crime scene and taking pictures and picking up shell cases and all that. But no follow-up. No follow-up. Your daughter, your son deserves to be investigated to the fullest extent. Trust me. We have a shortage of police here in the city of Chicago. You have a lot of police officers. They are retiring because they can't do things like they used to do them. You have a lot of police officers that decided not to take the COVID shot. So they're out of work. Then you have a racist, I call it a racist system of recruiting. People, listen. We call 911. Don't never let the police officers tell you that the community do not participate in their investigation. We're the ones calling 911. Say it was a red car just did a drive-by over here at 7-Eleven. We're the ones that are calling it. The police is not everywhere. We talk, but we can't talk to the police. And when the police tell the person that who we talk to that so-and-so told it. Now we living in danger. Okay, you can remove me. But what about my family that's still there? Trust me. Black people, I want us to be able to come outside, play in the park, sit in the park, park our cars in the park without worrying about an idiot coming along just shooting up random people. I don't want that. Trust me, people, we have a gang problem here in the city of Chicago. Listen, what if every black man, teenager, get together and talk? Say, hey, man, let us stop killing each other, man. We're destroying one another, man. That's what we're doing. We're poisoning the community. Because some of y'all not selling no drugs. You smoking more drugs than you sell. That's it. And I'm going to say something to these little young folks out here that's doing all this shooting out here. Just as much as you ready to kill, you better be ready to die. Because some people ain't going at gunpoint. I'm going to tell you, some people are not going to let you carjack their car without a fight. Some people are not going to let you go in their pocket and take their money without a fight. It was a call yesterday over there around on 80th and Drexel, I think, where a man had 7 or 8 guys at gunpoint. At gunpoint. Called the police. I don't know what happened. I didn't go over there. I didn't even want to see that site. I was afraid to go over there. He had him at gunpoint because I guess they was trespassing or breaking in his building. I don't know the story, but he had 7 to 8 guys at gunpoint. People, this thing is real out here. Young people, this thing is, there's no reset button. I can cut this live off right now and restart again and start saying the same thing over and over. Once you take somebody's life, you can't bring them back here. Do you know how much pain and hurt that you're bringing to these families? And let me say something, people. As a crime chaser, as a reporter, hood reporter, whatever you want to call me, I don't always get it right. Now, I'm only basing my story on what the community say and what the scanners say. So I want to apologize to anybody that if I got the story wrong, I'm sorry. But it's not my intention to lie on nobody. I don't want to do that. I want to tell the truth. That's what I want to do. And I have no control over what people put in the comments. I have no control over that. I'm just trying to bring us the news the proper way, people. We've been lied on so much. And when I bring the news, sometimes we don't like it. But I'm beginning to think like the old timer told me. He said, Martin, I'm beginning to believe that black people like all this mess that's going on. They like this drug selling and drug pushing and shooting and all that. And he said that. And I thought about, he's beginning to become right to me because they right. We like all this stuff. We get on TV, we say our loved one, he wasn't this or she wasn't that, she didn't deserve this, she deserved that. You don't know what our loved ones are doing when they're not away from around us, people. You only know what you do. You be with yourself 24 hours a day, not with the next man or the next woman. People, listen, we got problems. Our teenagers are out of control, people. I'm telling you, they are out of control. Not all of them. They, I would say, are unsupervised teenagers. Mama, you just can't drop your sons and daughters off at the mall no more. You got to stay with them. You just can't drop them over at the show no more. You got to go with them. You can't just drop them off downtown and let them catch the red line, the blue line, the green line, and go downtown. Influencers out here. Most people are programmed to follow the crowd. You got very few leaders in the crowd. Mama, we got a problem. I don't want my son killing your son, and I don't want your son killing my son. I don't want your daughter shooting my daughter, and I don't want my daughter shooting your daughters. Mama, this is real. Can we cut back on the video games? Can we cut back on the drill music? The drill videos? Can we cut back? Listen, well, you say, well, Martin, I'm from the 90s and the 80s. I listen to Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Scarface. I ain't never shot and killed nobody. Thank God. Thank goodness. But music have an effect on different people. Listen, look at our young folks popping pills. They think it's cool. They think it's cool to pop pills. They think it's cool to run with carjackers. They think it's cool to snatch and grab. They think it's cool to go into jail. Young people, it's not a badge of honor to go to jail. You don't want that smoke. Trust me. What you don't know, you might get raped up in there. I'm talking to the males and the females. You might get turned out in there. Because if they see any sign of weakness, you're going to get had. Trust me. You're going to give it up. Trust me. You have had men going to jails, get turned out, come out switching. Talking about their woman. They got turned out in the joint. In the county. It's going down, people. That's not a thing of the past. Who wants somebody to take their womanhood? Who wants someone to take their manhood? You little shorties, I know y'all getting them brand new guns. I know you ordering them guns over the internet, getting the parts, putting them together. They call ghost guns. But trust me, these white folks got a trick for you. You think you're going to keep getting away with it, but see, y'all done brought that mess downtown now. Now they want to crack down. Now, as long as it was in Inglewood, South Shore, Roseland, Auburn, Gresham, Lawndale, all that, it was cool. But now you have brought it downtown. Now you have got sophisticated in your crime now. You're different from us. You're going downtown where the money's at. You tired of the hood because ain't nothing in the hood. You might get a good car, a few good cars, but you know you're going to the North Shore downtown. People, listen, they don't like this type of talk. And I don't have the mentality, lock them up and throw away the key. Evidently, it's not working. Chicago got some of the stiffest gun laws. The stiffest gun laws. But it's still guns out here. Still shooting people. That man was shooting on 83rd, 82nd and Halsted with a rifle. With a rifle, people. A rifle. Broad daylight. They was exchanging fire. People, it's rough out here. And I'm going to tell y'all, it's getting ready to get warm next week. Mark my word. A lot of you that was on here talking crazy on social media to the ops, whatever you call them, they're going to catch you. And when they catch you outside, don't care who you with, where you at, they're going to do you in, and you know it. You know it. Those of you out here making that drill music, you taunting the dead, you taunting your oppositions, they got it out for you. They got it. And what's so strange is about this, people, it's always people that have nothing to do with the drill music or taunting that get shot and killed. And I'm going to talk to my little fast ladies. And I know you cute with your long braids all the way past your buttocks and your lashes. I know all that stuff. I understand that you want to look cute. You think you're grown, but keep riding around with these gunslingers and see what's going to happen. You're going to be a casualty, and he's going to go home to his family. You're going to be dead. Because I know some of y'all young ladies, you up with it. You up with setting guys up. So your baby dad or your boyfriend can stick them up and rob. You up with that. But your day is coming. You're going to disappoint your family because you're going to be dead one day. And your children are going to be motherless because of your bad choices in life. Stay away from the gunslingers. Stay out of men's business. If they want to go out there and rob, steal, carjack, you keep your butt behind closed doors and do not allow them to drive your car. Trust me. If you let your baby dad or your boyfriend use your car and he go out there and commit a crime and the car get recognized while you driving and somebody else shoot up that car, there you go. You are a casualty to his crime. This real, people. This stuff, listen, a lot of y'all look at me as entertainment when I go to these crime scenes or when I have these talk shows. I'm not entertaining. Trust me, I'm news right now. But tomorrow, the news may be your reality. Trust me. People are getting shot up every day. They are unloading clips in these people. I'm telling you, people, this thing is real. It's getting ready to get hot. It's already terrible right now, people. I'm telling y'all, that social media beef, that gang banging, all that, people, listen, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's one right now already, people. The police can't be everywhere. They short. The police can't even chase you no more like that. And these young folks know that because it caused so much hurt in these communities. People, I'm telling y'all, people, you don't have to take my word. You may not like me, can't stand me. That's okay. Just take the message. Just take this message. Trust me, you got a lot of these people on here. They love to see black people kill black people. They love it. They love it. They smiling. They grinning. Yes, another one gone. Yes, they love it, people. And we just giving them what they want. Just giving them, listen, black people, y'all are some of the most hateful people on the face of the earth. You hate yourself so bad that if somebody look at you too long, you ready to pull out a gun and shoot them. Somebody say something to your old lady, you ready to go over there and shoot them. You ready. Slow down, brother. Put that gun down. Slow down. Talk it out. Work it out, people. And listen, people, and it's not my fault, young man and young woman, that you grew up in a foster home. It's not our fault. We didn't fail you. Trust me, we didn't fail you. Some of us had children as teenagers, and we didn't know what we were just out there having sex. You know, the system took you away from us because we was negligent in raising you. It happens, young folks. But make the best out of your life. Make the best out of your life. Make good choices. And young people, anybody introduces you to drugs, they are not your friend. Notice I say introduce. Now, if you're a blunt smoker and they want to say match a blunt with me, I understand. But if you don't do blunts, if you don't do pills, you don't do alcohol and lean and syrup and happy stick, they are trying to destroy you, young person. Listen to me. Listen to me. There are traps out here for you, young lady and young man. You got the gangs out here. You got the drug dealer. You got the pimp. I call him the pimp. The sex trafficker. That's the new modern day name. The sex. All he wants you to do is to sell your body. He don't care nothing about you. How could somebody that care about you ask you to go sleep with his friend for some money? They don't care nothing about you. You're nothing to him but a money bag. That's it. He don't love you. And if a man got to put his hand on you, young lady, he don't love you. I'm back, people. They try to knock me off. They trying to knock me off. They trying to knock me off. I'm going to stand on it for a little bit. But listen, people, young people, before you pull that trigger today, and I know you want to get so-and-so and all that, think twice. Think twice, okay? Think twice before you pull that trigger today. Just think twice, please. Please. And CPD, y'all have to play y'all part too. You have to solve crimes. When you don't solve crimes, what you do, you bring a cycle of retaliation. That's what you do. When you don't solve these crimes, it's going to make people go out there and retaliate and take the law in their own hands. People want to distribute pain that they're feeling. You have some parents, some husbands, some wives, some brothers and sisters and aunts. They want to distribute that same pain that they feeling on somebody else. And the cycle repeats itself over and over and over and over. And for my brothers and sisters that's out there snorting that dope and shooting that dope, your days are numbered. You don't know what's put in the dope. All this fentanyl, a lot of y'all overdosing. They're not talking about that. Young people overdosing on these pills. You got to get their stomach pumped. This thing is real, people. Young people, stay away from drugs and alcohol and weed. Stay away from all of it. It's no good for you. It's no good for you at all. I'm going to do a special show maybe tonight or later on today and talk about when the police pull you over, young people, how to handle yourself. I want to talk about it, tell you what to do. Keep your mouth closed. Don't consent to no searches or anything. I'm going to train you. I'm going to tell you how to handle the police. And I don't care if you're wronger than two left shoes, but there are laws that they have to follow. Trust me. When they're out here making arrests and snooping and fishing. It's their job to arrest you. Listen, people, if we keep up on the cycles that we're going, black men, young African-American, young teenagers keep killing each other, we won't have no future for them. We already short anyway. Most of us are locked up in jail. Or we went to the other side. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got men around here thinking they women and women thinking they men. How's that benefiting the family or the race? Come on, people. We need help, people. We need psychological help. We need help, people. And I'm not taking up for no criminals, but criminals have rights. They have rights. Police have rights. There's certain things they can do and they cannot do. But we have to be aware what they can do and what they can't do. Keep that camera rolling when they pull you over. I don't care if you got 40 pistols inside your car. Keep that camera rolling and don't consent to nothing. Nothing. People, this is real. All these white people, they do the same crime and they get probation and pat on the back. Now, when black people exercise their power and their authority according to the law, then it becomes a problem. Then you want to blame Kim Fox. Y'all been doing it for years. Why is it that every time a black person get convicted, he get the max time and the white person get probation? Yes, this is real. And they call me a race baiter. What I'm baiting? I don't have no power. You have the power to lock us up. You have the power to stop water coming in the community. You have the power to stop the food trucks from coming in. You have the power to cut off the electricity. You have the power to cut off the gas. We ain't running nothing. We just gas here. People, I could say more. I could say more. I could say more. I could say more. But I'm going to leave it right here. This is live, uncut, unedited. Young people, especially my ladies, mind your business. Stay out of your gunslinging baby daddy boyfriend businesses before you become a casualty, you and your small children. And I told you, when the shooter comes, he's not going to be looking to see who's in that car. Don't put yourself in that atmosphere, in the way of that. You got grieving parents right now that have lost their daughters because their daughters decide to date a gunslinger. The gunslinger is still living, and their daughter is now deceased, and the baby is motherless. It's real, people. Young people, when you go out there and shoot somebody and take their life, you can't bring them back. You can ask God to forgive you, but guess what? The damage is done, and a price you're going to have to pay. And I said, just as much as you're ready to kill, you better be ready to die. It can go either way. Trust me. Don't nobody like a robber. Don't nobody like a thief. Especially stealing from them and taking from them. Thank y'all so much. I gotta go. I could say more, but stay tuned. I'm gonna be going live and tell you what to do when the police pull you over, how to handle the situation. I would tell you that as young African American men and young men, I have to tell you that you have to be taught that. Because a lot of us, we just run our mouth and we just confess the crimes and don't even know that we confess to it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Peace out. I love every last one of y'all, even my enemies out there. I love you to the point where I'm not going to trust you, but I love you as a human being. I'm not going to trust you. I know who you are. Thank you so much, y'all. Peace out.